Hi, I'm Dr. Walt West. Should your practice go old school or new school? Each approach offers its own advantages and disadvantages for your business. Because of our increased reliance on information technology, most optometry practices are faced with a fundamental question. Should we organize traditionally via single locations where salaried W-2 employees work? Or should we exist primarily in the cloud with far-flung networks and 1099 contractors, vendors, and affiliates? It's an important question for you and your staff in your practice because a wise decision in this area can increase your productivity and your level of success. Let's label the two approaches old school and new school and explore their pros and cons. First, let's do the old school positives. You can spin it however you like, but human beings are fundamentally designed to work together in ways that allow us to interact directly with others. A powerful benefit of the old school approach is better training and professional development. While e-learning holds great promise, almost all of us have had the vast majority of our development and collaboration experiences in the real world. And until there's some radical reordering of parenting and elementary school norms, this will remain so. As for reaching hearts and minds, working out of your spare bedroom or the kitchen table may be thrilling, but there are few experiences of being happy like working toward accomplishing meaningful goals and objectives in person with colleagues you respect. And now let's talk about the old school negatives. This is 2012, and markets and competitive conditions in our world move faster than the traditional one-roof employer-employee organization dynamic. Additionally, it's increasingly difficult to attract and retain the best and most creative self-starters for traditional work environments. And it's also easy for old school organizations to evolve to a level of mediocrity and create a mismatch between what the market dictates and what the employee roles reflect. How about the new school positives? Sites like LinkedIn, Rent-A-Coder, and Craigslist have made it much cheaper and easier to find and interact with talented people who have the skill sets a practice needs when it needs it. And while perhaps this is a cynical perspective, it's also true that it's easier to downsize a virtual workforce than one where folks are eating, laughing, and interacting together on a daily basis. And how about new school negatives? This new school advantage is of course also its biggest weakness. The detachment of virtual workers makes it almost impossible to create an inspired workplace that visionary leaders like Richard Branson hold as the only sustainable competitive advantage in modern business. So what should you do? There are of course no hard and fast rules, but a good shortcut to an honest answer is to ask what's absolutely critical, absolutely core to my business, and what's merely tactical. In areas that are core to your practice, go old school. Everything else outsource to the cloud of global talent and run your business more effectively and more profitably.